Just a little quick intro on my way to work. It's cold this morning. I think it's like 35 degrees now, but it was colder earlier, 36. So I'm wearing a big annoying coat. This coat's really not that thick, but for some reason when you sit down it just poofs up. And so you end up with a whole bunch of coat all over the place. And then the arms like shrink up and it's ridiculous. So it's not my favorite coat, but it's a coat that I have, and it's warmer than some of the others. It's also reversible, so allegedly if it's raining you can turn it inside out and have kind of a raincoat, which is nice. I don't know if it works that well because the hood is not a raincoat hood. So while they did that material for the inside of the coat, they didn't do it for the hood, so you know, there you go. Also, the hood is ridiculous. I'll show you this. It's ridiculous. So I don't need a hood this big. But anyway, alright, time to head in. So I'll talk to you guys later. Well, they did it. Today they lit up the pumpkin tree, so we'll go home and just take a quick look at it. Looks like they're still kind of doing some setup stuff, so probably just look at it from afar. It's pretty cool. I wish I had a little bit better camera to do this. Sorry about that. But yeah, so there you go. This is Halloween. Pumpkin tree. Home again at last. Sorry, I didn't get better footage of the pumpkin tree. I didn't end up being able to go to the actual ceremony part. And I kind of filmed it there as I was leaving. But they were setting up to do like professional photos and stuff. So there were people around it, so I couldn't really get that close. I might try to see if I can get closer to it tomorrow. And just see if I can get some individual shots of some of the pumpkins the kids carved. So I finally figured out what they do is they actually take them down. And this year they did it indoor because it was so cold. The kids can come out. They get to go trick-or-treating. There's like a dance thing they do with music. And then they carve the pumpkins that night. Or well, during the day. And then that night they put the lights in and they light it up. So that's what you saw there was after all the carving had been lit up. So I do want to go back and kind of take a look at some of the individual pumpkins or something if I get time to do that before they actually take it down. So still, it was pretty cool. There were a lot of kids in some crazy costumes and even adults in crazy costumes running around. I didn't end up actually filming any of that. Like I said, I didn't really have time to do that. Just saw a little bit of it. Sorry, my hair's kind of messy. So I think the scariest one I saw was a guy dressed up as the Cat in the Hat, but he had some kind of really scary face paint and stuff on there, so it was like the horror version of the Cat in the Hat, which I think is going a little too far. And there were some clowns, and then a guy with just like a mask with like blood on there. But then there were a lot of like the standard cute kid costumes like Batman and Wonder Woman. And this little kid had this almost perfect replica police officer uniform. That was really cute. So, it was kind of neat to see some of that. Other than that, I wanted to show you, so a while ago, I had gotten these more surprise, like, chocolate eggs, and I opened them, but I didn't film it. I don't know why I didn't film it. I should have filmed it, but I didn't. But I still have the capsules because after opening these, I really decided I should have filmed it because, well, you'll see. We'll start out with this one. It's fairly normal. It had actually the capsules. So when they do them here, they actually separate the chocolate egg from the capsule because you can't have a capsule inside food in the US. It's against the law, but you can put them in the same box together. And so it's the same thing as you would get. Otherwise, it's just there's, two different pieces. So they had these were at Walmart. Walmart has been carrying more of these up by the checkout aisle. That's where I got those, was the Wonder Ball with prize, so I got those there. But this one is fairly normal. This is, so there's a little insert, and we got a little drawing. This one had Olaf in it, and I mean it's not great paint, but it's not terrible. So there's a little Olaf. If it'll focus on him. I don't know if I can get this to focus. I have a lot of focus problems. And I think it's just because of my setup. Someday I'm going to fix this. So anyway, it's a little Olaf. Not bad. Look cute. He's very small. But about what I would expect. That, normal. That's not the one I want to show you. Brace yourselves for this one because it's crazy. Okay. So the other one that I got, this is, I'm going to keep a surprise for you here, but this is supposed to be Kristoff. So you can see from there, Kristoff. So that's what this one is. But brace yourselves, this one, sorry, I'm looking at it. He's very derpy. I don't know if you can tell that. But look, they painted his neck. Like it's painted up here and on the back. Look at it from the side. It's like super derpy looking. I don't know if I can put something behind him so you can see this. Let's try. Trying to get it to just focus on him there. Oh, come on, camera. You can do it. I wonder if I hold it like this. But it's just... Okay, we'll ignore that. Maybe if I put this up behind him. Oh, the owl. You can really see the owl. Well, if my camera was working well, you'd be able to tell better. But I think you can kind of see even at that level just how ridiculous he looks. Because they painted, like I said, they painted his coat all the way up past his chin. So he just, and his face, he just looks super derpy. Well, there you go. Derpy Kristoff. So I guess you can't expect, they weren't expensive, so I guess I shouldn't have expected much. Other than that, I don't really have a lot going on. Only a few more days of Vlogtober. I have a plan in place for November, and at this point, here's the tentative plan. I want to keep making videos, but they're going to be more focused, and they may not be every day, but I'm going to do Ketovember. Alright, so what Ketovember is that I'm going to focus on getting back on track on that keto diet that I was doing really well on, and we're going to do it super well through the month of November, and then vlog about it, and Ketovember. So, however that works out, I think I'm going to do at least weekly videos on Ketovember, and then other videos in between about different things, because not everybody's going to want to watch the keto videos, but that is part of my life. Part of my life that I'm not doing very well with right now, but I'd love to get back on track. So, that'll be coming soon, so stay tuned for Ketovember coming November 1st or 2nd or one of those days to a vlog near you. And with that, I'm going to head out, so peace and good night, everybody. Oh my God, Kristoff, look out! Alternate ending.